Okay, so here's your setup. Like I said, your setup's great, okay? As you get to the, so you're away from the ball there now. So we'll just put a little imaginary line there. You're hitting swings behind the ball now, away from the ball, no interference with the ball itself, okay? So you make a nice backswing, lovely hinge of the wrists, and then as you swing the arms down now, you're keeping that angle. So you're doing 1, 2, 3 of these kind of moves. So the club now never gets past kind of your body,
yes, okay.
and you can see, now this is obviously major exaggerated, but I'd rather you go exaggerate with the practice, and then when the real swing happens, you'll be somewhere between your old swing, which was when your left arm was about here. When your left arm started coming down to there, the club was kind of beyond it. It was kind of gone and scooped. Okay,
yeah,
so we're keeping that angle, keep the angle all the way through. Do 3 of those moves there. Really good exaggeration. That's great. Keep that wrist angle there. And as he's brushing the grass now, the club is bumping the ground there. Lovely. It's bumping into the ground where the ball would be. You see, it's coming back in. It's not hitting the ground early. There you go. So that's striking the ground pretty much where that ball would be. Yeah.
Right.
And then we step to the golf ball. Okay. Set up, swing, lovely strike. Okay, so you can see the angle now in your right wrist is still there. Again, it's not going to be as much. Sorry, it's not going to be as much, which is fine as you come into the golf ball.
Yeah.
Lovely strike. Away she
Arm's
goes.
still going up there.
A little bit pulling through the impact there, but that wrist, the hands were going down. You've got this more,
Okay, I'll
and that's the
concentrate on that.
yeah,
Forget
exactly.
the other arm for now.
The arm will tend to work better inside. Your swing didn't go very fast, so your body kind of stopped there. Okay, didn't really twist through as much.
No,
but in terms of contact, I think that's a pretty good contact we can take with that, okay? In time, we can get more confident with this move. We can start striking the ball and get some power, okay? But it's surprising how far that shot actually went.
Yeah.
It's like one of the furthest shots you just hit there. With the swing, probably, it's tough to put an exact number on there, but I don't know, 50% sort of speed, and it's nowhere near as full a swing as what you can normally do. So if we can encourage that contact with a fuller swing, if you look at the club there now, your club and the left arm come back together at about this, obviously left arm, probably left forearm, about there, you see. So we're actually cutting the club now.
Yes.
So here you see your left arm is there, and the club is behind that.
Yes.
As you're bringing it down, the left arm is there, the club is behind.
Yes.
As you come to impact, then the left arm and the club kind of catch up just about there.
Right, is it?
That's about right. In an ideal world, maybe a smidgen later, but that's soft, to be found. When we say a smidgen later, if you think it's his, it's catching up there, that's at 17.77. And you're hitting the ball, it's split seconds, isn't it? So for me, compared to what you've had in the past, where you were in the past before, your left arm and the club were like this position, where the left arm and the club had sort of lost their anchor back here somewhere. So your left arm will be up here and the club has all just gone, and that's sort of flicking, as we said. When you sort of throw the club this way, it just creates this sort of weight shift going up and back. The club's kind of, the weight of the club's flinging to your left, or your body then goes up and to the right. If the club stays up here, your body now can start moving down to the left, and then suddenly you get into this position where, okay, get the ball down there, lovely. But when you're up here, it's like, hang on, the ball's a long way, I can't reach it. And then you start trying to dip and get under it, and then you hit the ground. Exactly. So that kind of makes sense. I'll be honest, if it's a bit not too sure, say, but I mean,
that makes
I think
sense.
with that routine, I think if we can over-exaggerate, and don't be afraid to make practice swings that to you will feel like this. almost like you're really doing that there, okay? Because you'll be nowhere near that. It would take quite a lot for you to actually do this, because you're used to doing that, and I say fishing or casting as we call it, okay? So and once you, the bobbing you had was that, okay? When your club was doing that, the weight of the club sort of threw out there, and you were this way. Then you try to go down, hit the ground, then you're up again. So you're sort of going
Don't like merry-go-rounds.
up and down, exactly. So from here, the arms are going to just drop, okay? There's no pull, there's no change of angles. It's just from here, just let the hand drop, okay? And if needs be, the weight of the club might be a bit heavy, so you can always go upside down club to do one-handed swings. But from here, just feel that. Just feel that there. And you can see my hands now get nice and low. Hitting the ground now is going to be an easy thing. If I do that, my hand now gets high and out of the way. Hitting the ground now is... I've got to change my body position, so... Excellent, good. A couple more then, and we'll have some good shots to finish with.